What's good, everyone? It's your boy, Matt Diazabal, doing some more album reviews. Thanks for coming on by. Today, I am checking out the latest album from The Story So Far called I Want to Disappear. The Story So Far is a pop punk band based out of Walnut, California, and they've been making music for about 10 plus years. I think a lot of people really got into them in the mid 2010s because like pop punk really started popping off because of Tumblr. Them like Man Overboard and Knuckle Punk were like on the rise all at the same time. And so at that time, I wasn't really that much into pop punk, and I was living in Korea at the time, so I just kind of fell off with the scene. So I never really got into the Story So Far, except for like in 2017 when they like released a self-titled album, and that was a pretty good album. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm more of the Story So Far fan than I thought, because I like that album. They're self-titled, and I like their album Proper Dose. Those are really good albums. So maybe I'm a bigger fan than I thought. And so this latest album is a combination and kind of like, I wouldn't say like it feels like a greatest hits compilation, but it's like everything that makes the Story So Far, they're doing it here. They're not really experimenting too much. They're just doing their style very well. It's been a while since the Story So Far has released any material, because their last album, 2019's Proper Dose, was their last release. So it's been a long time for them to release any new material, because they've all been working on their other side projects. And so I think they finally got back together, and I would say all the fans of this band are going to be very satisfied with this album, because I want to say that the songs on this album they're all good. It's a pretty good record, but a lot of the songs don't really hit the same heights as their older songs. They just don't have that it factor. It feels like a lot of time they're just really well made songs, and so they kind of are coasting on by with this album. I'll say this album is really filled with some infectious drum playing, really good vocals and lyrics that have great metaphors, and great riffs that just make you feel warm on the inside. It's a very, very playful and enjoyable album. They can really tap into their unique style here by being very raw and playful at the same time. Most things on this album, they play it kind of safe and just make some really nice and friendly pop punk music that anyone can enjoy. There's nothing really here that's too distinguishably bad or distinguishably like unique. Well, like I guess not unique, but like them trying out some different stuff. They're just doing their style very well, and just making songs that everyone can enjoy. Like the song Watch You Go. It has a very good high energy to it, pop punk style, good clean vocals. Anyone who can hear the song will enjoy it most likely. So here's a clip of that. It's good, clean pop punk. Now, are they pushing the genre of pop punk in a newer direction or anything? I would say for the most part, no, not really. They're just making standard, good quality pop punk songs like Letterman, or some like funkier, more odd tracks like Jump the Gun, and some acoustic tracks like the closing song I Want to Disappear. There's a nice variety on here that, for the most part, if you like poppy stuff and some simple like band style music, there's nothing on here that you won't like. It caters to a lot of people. So I want to play Jump the Gun for you, so you can get a sense of that little bit of a oddness they're playing with that song, and trying to, I don't say be too experimental, but just experiment a little bit to get some other people who might not be into pop punk a bit. But yeah. You don't know patience. You don't think on nothing, sir. I lay in wait, man, and I think that my time is now. I don't want to say I want you, just could as easily forget. It's got more of a groovier vibe to it. I would say the most impressive thing on this album is definitely the drums, with how tight and how dynamic the drum fills are. The drummer is very in the pocket. He really knows how to play this style of pop punk and just does it really, really well. The vocals have a really good, clear and crisp sound to it, especially towards the later part of the album. In the beginning part of the album, he seems a little bit low in the mix, but by the time you get to the last song, I Want to Disappear, his vocals sound really good over the acoustic guitars and everything. So I want to play a clip of that right now so you can get a sense of his good, crisp sounding vocals.
Love you. I don't make that much sound, aiming for the quiet kill. Please don't drag me under. I know you do it for the thrill.
He's got a really good balance here with the acoustic guitars and his vocals. It just sounds really good. The bass on this album has a lot of thickness to it that sounds really good, but at times it does get a little bit lost in the mix, so it doesn't sound that great at times. But the guitars here have a really good, like upbeat, mid-tempo feel to it that's just always got like a good bouncy feel to it. So they're consistently hitting the mark when it comes to making some solid pop punk riffs. I would say this newest album from them is not their best material, but even though when they're not putting out the best work, it's still really decent. And compared to some other bands, this band's decent material can really blow the water out of like other bands working their butt off. So the Story So Far has done a pretty good job with this album. They've created a pretty, I want to say, like, this feels like an album for the fans. Like, hey, we wanted to do this for y'all. We didn't really want to experiment with our sound. We wanted to give you guys more of that classic, the story so far that you like. And so because it's been so long, so it feels like an album for the fans more than anything. So I would say this newest album from them is a good and solid 8 out of 10. Links down below. Check out them. Check out the Story So Far. Let me know what you think about this album. Give me some recommendations. Like always, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and comment. And always, I will see you in the pit. Yeah.